because you have no idea the amount of illegal vapes
Of course.
that are under the counter everywhere. Like that, they're even selling illegal vapes at like fucking Office Works.
Yeah.
Now, Office Works won't, I'll probably get in trouble for saying this, but like, do you know what I mean? Someone could be there, have a nondescript box, and they know to go and see Darren down at Office Works.
Yeah.
He'll sell them something.
But do you know that, like, there's a huge trade in illegal tobacco in Australia as well?
Oh, huge.
Chop,
Massive.
And bootleg grog.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, like, why is it any different?
I don't know. I just think that vaping is a little bit dangerous when, like, you can get a vape that looks like this cigarette lighter I've got here, right? Looks exactly like that, or a USB drive.
Yeah.
And kids have got them in their pencil case at school. And they can just quit while the teacher turns around and write on the whiteboard or the smartboard. In they go.
And you're
they're
saying,
doing it.
You're saying we didn't take bootleg hooch to school in hip flasks, and when the teacher turned around, we didn't start drinking?
The opinions of Az on this podcast do not reflect both hosts.
It's exactly the same as
the only time I think I took grog to school was inside like a sports water drink bottle for the athletics carnival, where you just sat on the hill all day and you didn't have to do any schoolwork.
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
And you drink vodka.
Same thing. We
made vodka in science.
Yes, we did. We made shit out of potatoes. We did too. Yeah. That's right. But no, it's the same thing. It's just the compound or the bloody thing has changed. Everyone's like, oh, children to get these illegal vapes. Oh my God, children are getting put into ICU.
It is a big problem though.
Yeah, so was binge drinking when we were kids. People bloody getting their stomachs pumped and bloody was on a current affair. Not us, but like, back then it was drinking. Oh my God. And then it was Dungeons and Dragons before that. And before that, it was fucking Elvis. And before that, it was miniskirts. It's all the fucking same. Look, old people just want something to fucking complain about because you know what old people in Australia fucking do? They get up at the fucking crack of dawn. They go and get a paper. They read it. They listen to whoever the fucking stupid far left fucking commentator on TUE, whether it be Jones or Laws or fucking...
TUE doesn't exist anymore.
But you know what I mean. They listen to that. That finishes at 11 o'clock in the morning.
12.
They read the... 12.
Up to the news.
They read the paper again. They stare out their window for an hour when the kids come home from school to make sure they don't pinch their mailbox. Then they ring Telstra and complain about their bill. And then they fucking watch the news at 5 o'clock. They have tea at 6 o'clock. And then they go to bed at 7 so they can be up at fucking 5 in the morning to start the horrible routine of hate all over again. And they can get fucked.
I feel I missed the boat here. I should have played your as rant thing. We never got to stick that in.
That was an impromptu rant.
It was, and you haven't had a rant for a while. But by the time that next week comes around, I'm sure that you'll be ramped up, ready to do it. Oh,
look, I'm sure I'll find something that defends me.
ScoMo, if anything, because this is an election year. Leading into an election, I'm sure that you could hurriedly pass through the fact that you want to legalise pot in Australia. I don't know.
Legalise it.
Don't criticise it. Just do it.
Yep.
And you never know. You never know.
And it helped people stay at home during lockdown. Fucking punch out a couple of joints and you're just going to sit in the lounge and go, I don't fucking go nowhere.
And Woolworths and Coles online delivery will go up.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
Smith's chips are through the roof.
Mate, do you know, that's a great idea. Just to calm people down that they can't go out of their house, get them in there, let them have their weed, triple thumb screws, punch out a couple of bucket bongs. They'll all be fine. And all of this complaining will be over and done with. It'll be all over and done with.
Everyone will be like...
I'm going to run for fucking parliament.
I'm voting for you.
Mate, I'll solve the fucking problems. Jesus Christ. That's it. Just get them on the gunge.
Yeah.
Easy.
This is The Burble with Benny and Az.
As just before we finish this podcast, apparently headphone use leads to loneliness in many. People that you see walking around, the people that you almost collect crossing the street because they can't hear cars coming and all that kind of stuff. It happens all the time.
Well, it's not so
people
much
getting collected by taxis in the city. And why the fuck are they in the city anyway at the moment with their AirPods in?
I was going to say, it's not headphones
Stay at
anymore,
home.
Is it? It's AirPods now.
Well, there's that.
It's not headphones.
However, these are the headphones that, oh man, that sounded weird doing that. People can go more than a month without having a meaningful conversation with someone new because of how long they spend wearing headphones, a new research has suggested as. A study by the audio firm Jabra, who produce some amazing headphones.
I sit all day long with a Jabra headset on.
That's right. So do I. UK headphone users wore them for on an average 58 minutes a day, with 38% keeping them to actively avoid talking to others.
Yeah, well, the world gets very peoply, and sometimes you just want to put your headphones on and wander around
And
so
not
no one
talk to
talks
them.
to you.
Now, the research also found that nearly half of those asked, 46%, wear headphones when they go for a walk. 29% said that they did so on public transport, and 15% said that they wear headphones every day for non-work purposes, a figure that rises 30% among 16 to 24-year-olds. They can go, on average, 5 weeks without talking to someone new.
Someone
5
new.
weeks.
So they are talking to people. Like they're in the lobby of, Call of Duty or bloody Modern Warfare, questioning your mother's sexuality, no doubt.
Sure.
Right, but they don't talk to anyone new.
No, like they're going to slag you off for your
'Cause they're always like-
rubbish gunplay.
They're like, Mum, I want some more Hot Pockets! Hurry up!
I can't bring him to you. I'm busy with your new stepdad. Hold on. Oh, that ripped me off me tits.
Ah, the burble. Marginalising people for...
No, I feel that it's more
wasn't.
life reflecting into the art.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry. You can criticise the way I go on about it all you like, but it happens as.
We aim for the low-hanging fruit, and we get it every time.
And the low-hanging fruit seems to be the 5th generation of that fibro majestic that they're living in. 5 generations now living in the same fibro majestic in Western Sydney.
So here's a question. Let's get back to the headphones. Do you think people shouldn't be using them? Do you think that it's better that people, walk around like those idiots that walk around with their phone blasting shit music out of it when they're walking?
Do you know what gives me the shits is people who are walking and they use speakerphone on their phone to talk to somebody.
And they hold the phone at like a 90-degree angle to their mouth. Now, oh my God, yeah. And it's like, just put the fucking thing to your ear.
Yeah.
And shut up, because we don't care.
Oh, but I don't want to get like 5G into my skull, and I don't want to I don't want to die.
Like, it's too late. Just put it up to your head.
Yeah,
You're already cooked.
Well, the hours kids have stood in front of microwaves marveling at how their food cooks. I'm sorry, but that's got to have done something.
We used to stand under high tension lines and hold up bloody fluoro tubes to make them glow, for Christ's sake.
I know. Well, so yeah, obviously that we'll be the last of the cancer causing generation.
We are a cancer on the new
people
generation.
who talk on their phone on speakerphone
are a cancer.
That's a cancer.
That is a cancer. God's
sake, just either plug the headphones in and like I hate it. Like I'm the passenger in the vehicle driving to work, right, when we go to work. And I just look, and then you see people who are there and there's no one else in the car. And I just love how they're just talking. They're on the phone and all that kind of thing. It just makes us look like aliens come down and they'll go, fucktards.
Yep.
Dead set.
Let's go to Mars. Fuck this shit.
Hit us up on the socials at theburble.com.au.
Our web address is theburble.com.au. Look, the website's there and it's got very limited information about us. We should put some pictures up. I've forgotten how to log into the website actually to do that. I'll figure that out and we'll put some there's a video. I want to get a video. Actually, on our Facebook page, I did post a video where we went camping in summer. And I made the mistake of leaving the other UHF radio with my fiancée. And fucking Chuggalugs over here got a hold of it. And I just happened to pan down on my camera at the time.
It was great timing.
Every minute there was something different. All coming out of it. Let me see if I can actually locate that. Just I'll give you a bit of a surprise listen to here.
Don't give him the big reveal, though.
What do you mean?
Where you pan down, that was the best one.
No, well, it's not going to make sense if I don't do it.
No, didn't you video like half a dozen times me?
No, just the once.
Oh, just the once.
Okay, just the once.
We'll play the damn thing.
Well, I was trying to find it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was going for about 10 minutes because I had nothing better to do and I was drunk.
You were?
Yeah.
You were?
Yeah, I was drunk and I was just like, you know what? I'm going to fuck with Benny. So I'm like, oh, he took a UHF with him. Excellent.
Well, why wouldn't I? Anyway, here it is just for you. Actually, you know what?
Well, it sounds tranquil.
It was tranquil. Do you know what? What I'll do is we'll leave it to the after the outro.
Ah.
So you have to keep listening. So theburble.com.au, you can find us there on social media as well. We are on YouTube and all that kind of thing. Spotify, you can find us. iHeartRadio. Now, I'm very happy to say that our podcast partner, Spreaker, is now owned by iHeartRadio.
Really?
Yes, they have purchased it.
Lovely.
So we are global.
So
Sorry about the effect there, but we are global. So you can find us wherever good podcasts.
we're on the internet.
That's right.
And look, subscribe for Christ's sake. We are sick of our day jobs. I say it every week, but we are. I'd rather do this and drink piss and
Just talk shit.
Support Benny's
How
campaign.
good would it be if you got a new Burble episode daily? Like we could get up and do a breakfast show.
No, we couldn't.
We could. We could.
This little black duck don't get up early.
Fine. End of show.
We'll do a brunch show.
Why?
Because no one else has done a brunch show.
Yeah, but like
let's start the brunch.
If I'm going to do a brunch show, then all I'm going to want is BLTs. And let's face it, bacon's not that great for you.
We can get you some bacon.
No. Fuck off, Karen.
Is it over yet?
The answer is yes.
Oh, thank God for that. Hit us up on the socials and check us out at theburble.com.au. And don't forget to subscribe and share us with all your mates.
Thank you for sharing.
And here's the good news. They're back next week. Really? That's good news?
It's great news.
Here's the taste.
All right, here it is for you.
Set the scene.
I'm on my kayak. I'm panning around, looking at the dam. It's nice. It's tranquil. A little bit overcast. And then I look down to my radio.
Them big old beef curtains.
You're a dickhead. In Australia, I don't know.
Legalise it.
Don't
criticize it.
Oh, that ripped me off me tits.
The Burble.